Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today I'm excited to bring you from hot off the press, which is Paper Wishes' parent company, this collection of 3 slimline cutting dies. They're made to coordinate with slimline cards, and I firmly believe that Paper Wishes has the best deal on these slimline cutting dies. I don't think you can find them anyplace for less money. They're a great bargain, and there's so many fun things that you can do with them. So I can't wait to show you, so come play with us. So this first collection, these are the border slimlines, and they are 1/4 of an inch by 8.5 inches, and then they're also, some are also 3/8 of an inch by 8.5 inches. And if you're not familiar with slimline cards, they are just like a new size of card that's really very popular right now. It's 3.5 inches wide by 8.5 inches, and you can get them in packs of, I think, 10 at Paper Wishes, and they come with a coordinating envelope, so you don't have to source those. And it just gives you this great either vertical or horizontal surface to play with. So here's this first card that my friend Debbie made, and she used a couple of different backgrounds here. Let me show you these. So she used from Lilacs and Bloom paper, and I believe it was this paper right here that she used, this little edge right there. And she also used the coordinating cardstock to go with that. And then she added this fuchsia suede, which is so pretty, and it's actually fuchsia fabric on one side and paper on the other. And she used these border cutting dies right here. She just ran each one through her die cutting machine. So this one, this little loopy one, is so cute. She did from the purple cardstock right here. And then on this one, she just laid down a strip. Looks like it's about a 1/2 inch wide by 8.5. And then did this little dotted one right over that. She cut that from that fuchsia suede. And then she did 3 more of these, 1 from purple and 2 from purple suede, fuchsia suede, and just did those along the bottom. Very cute. This little greeting comes in the paper pack at the back of the paper pack, and then she just added this cute little ribbon, which is our glimmer ribbon set. Very cute. So here's another look here. So we wanted to show you here when you use this border right here. Some of you may notice this looks really familiar. This particular border I recognize from the center of our jewel border dazzles. Here we go. So here's a length of jewel, or a package of jewel border dazzles. That's this one right there. We made that into a cutting die. It's one of our favorite ones, and it's got these little diamonds that are cut out from the center of it. So for this one, Debbie used gingham number 2 paper pack in 12 by 12, of course, and the coordinating cardstock to make this card. And then it's got this great gray cardstock in there. She cut this background from gray, and then she used the pink jewel dazzle stickers, kind of holographic, to decorate this border, and then took another border in gray and just cut away about 3/4 of an inch from the card front of this. So just shortened up that flap a little bit, and then die cut a gray border and glued it right there to that edge. And then of course on the back of it, she just glued a little bit of the pink paper. So cute. This little greeting right here is from our script greeting cutting dies, which I forgot to grab, but don't worry. If you're watching us on our Paper Wishes webisode page, just look below the video and you'll see sort of a little drop down that says, products used. If you click on that, you'll see all the products in full color pictures, and if you click on the pictures, it'll take you to the product page, so you can get a better look at those. And then these cute little pixie petals right here. These are in just this flamingo pink, which is so cute. She put a little cluster of those right there. Super cute card. All right, so that's the borders. Now we've got, these are the rectangle torn edge. And what's great about these is, this is what they look like when they're, each one of the sizes is die cut, like this, and they nest one inside of the other. And Debbie did this for me, and then she just glued them all together. But let's not forget, when you die cut one of these from paper like this, you get this little border edge too. So for these cards, here we go. So for this one, oh, I love this butterfly. Debbie used the Dotted Duos #1 paper pack, which I did grab. Yes, I did. It's right here. This is a great paperback. It's got on one side these tiny little dots and on the other side the larger dot. So it's really fun and whimsical. And then the butterflies are from a Dazzle set. Here we go. And there's like, I don't know, like 117 butterfly sheets, butterfly images and stuff on these. Just amazing. Look at all this. Different colors, so cute. And she used the red one here. She used this giant butterfly. You just peel right off like that. And then she put a little bit of white paper behind that and then just took some ink, some yellow ink, and rubbed that on. And then she only glued the body of the butterfly to the card. Look at that. She also used these Happy Birthday Dazzle stickers, which I also grabbed. Here we go. And these also have just so many different ones in them, different colors. She, of course, used the red. Go. There's the red. All these different colors. You'd have enough of these to make birthday cards for a very long time. And then Debbie also wanted me to remind you about the giant roll of foam tape. Yes, it's a giant roll. She used that right under the smallest die cut rectangle to give that a little bit of a lift. And she used to use a strip like this to take care of that. All right. Now for this next card that Debbie made, also using the torn edge rectangles. Here we go. So for this one, Debbie used Blue Persuasion paper pack. Come on, Blue Persuasion. Here it is. All right, so there's the Blue Persuasion paper pack and the coordinating cardstock. And it's this great light and then dark, like almost denim color. Beautiful. She made an easel card out of this one. Look at that. How cute is that? And if you're not familiar with easel cards, they're so easy to make. So you just take your slimline card, open that up, and you can use like a bone folder to do this, but it's such an easy crease to make. I just use my fingers there. All right, so you've got that folded like this, so it kind of is making a little pup tent. And then you cover the card. Okay, she covered this portion of the card with that blue, light blue Persuasion. And then she used the largest one of her torn rectangles, and she glued that kind of even with the bottom edge right here. Okay, and then she glued another smaller one on top of that. She just cut one down, so it's a little smaller. So what she wanted me to tell you about this one is, so she first cut one side of it, like this small rectangle. She cut one side of it, and then she just positioned the die halfway through and ran it through again. So it made a smaller rectangle, which I thought was a really cute idea. And then she also used these Illuminate Dazzle stickers. They're in a larger format of a sheet, so that you can use them for scrapbooking as well. And if you just put 2 of these borders together, it would be 12 inches across. And she just used like the dragonflies and the leaves. And for these flowers, she backed them with a little bit of cardstock and foam taped those. But then on the inside of your card, because you only want to take this top panel right here, and you only want to glue it to the bottom edge so that when you open it, it doesn't stick to this side. And then you need a little bit of foam tape right here on that border to make it stand up. Because if that was just glued flat, it would just slip down. So you need a little bit of something dimensional right there. And then for this little happy birthday right here, this part actually comes in the paper pack. For that one, she used the more greeting Dazzle stickers. And once again, there's a whole pack in here, and there's like white, black, silver, and gold. A coppery brown in there. All right, so that's what she used for this card. Now we're getting into the circles. Oh, gotta find all my stuff, you guys. Buried them. Here we go. All right, so for this one, so cute. Debbie used the lilac paper once again with the coordinating cardstock. So it's lilac and blooms. So cute. And she die cut these circles. Now the circles are fantastic. Get this trio of circles that you can evenly spaced, okay? Now you might be thinking, well, why can't I just use a circle like this one? But we've attached them all together because they're evenly spaced, both horizontally and vertically, so you don't have to get that measuring, you don't have to keep moving your circle around, which just takes a lot more time than I ever thought it would even. So she used cutest little stamp set here. It's called this bunny stamp set. Okay, and as you can see, she stamped on a white strip of paper and then put some foam tape on what will be the card front and then just laid that right over the top. So cute, and colored them in with her little Spectrum Noir pens. Okay, and added a little purple ribbon and some of these cute little jewel border, these little jewel Dazzle stickers. And down each long side, those great little colorful thin line Dazzles. Grab these. Here we go. And in fact, these are so popular that we were out of stock when I went to get them from our warehouse. So I'm having to use to show you a new set. Don't worry, by the time you order them, they'll be back in stock. We're actually waiting for a shipment of these. They're really, really popular. They're just these tiny little thin line stickers that just add so much to the little edges of your cards. All right, so here I wanted to show you this great little window card with acetate in it. Isn't that awesome? So for this one, Debbie used this. Here we go, Country Blooms paper pack, which is great. It's one of my favorite ones. She used this really beautiful sort of watercolor gingham. Then she actually cut a rose out right here. And she actually lined the inside back of the card with acetate. And you can buy that right here from Paper Wishes by the sheet. So she just glued her little acetate right there. Now, what do you want to do if you don't want that to show, of course, on your card? So you can just die cut. They're perfectly spaced, remember. You can die cut another little paper that's cut to the same dimensions. We're going to put this, we're going to do that one. And just do a little glue here. I like to get around the windows so they stay in place. And you just really are lining up the window part right there. All right, and then you still got this little part of foam tape that's showing. So just cut out a few more little flowers. Just glue those right there over the window. Just cover up those little pieces of foam tape there so that when you open up your card, you have that nice look at the top and the bottom. Okay, so let me see. Yep, I think I've got everything. I wanted to definitely show you, if you do not have a wide format cutting die and you have a maybe 6-inch wide platform on your die cutting machine instead of the 9-inch wide platform, to cut them from a card like this, to cut all the way through the card, you would then open up your card and run it through your 9-inch wide platform. Okay. If you don't have a 9-inch wide platform, how do you accommodate for these cutting dies if you're cutting it from the card and not just from a sheet of paper? So I'm going to show you how to do that. Got my 6-inch wide platform. Grab a slimline card here. All right, so let's get our little circles. All right, so if I want to cut this from my card front, I like to use this little low-tack tape from Hunky Dory. Put a little piece right here, right here that keeps everything in place from slip sliding. All right, and then you just want to take a piece of paper. I forgot to cut this to the right dimensions, but you want to just take a scrap piece of cardstock, and we're going to put that right here to protect. We fold it across the back of the card. So you're folding the back of the card. This way the card front. You're folding the back of the card to the front, okay? Because the die is facing down. And then we're putting this right here to protect it. There we go. Oh, forgot my plates. And we're going to run this through just like this. This is the machine I have at home. Now we have the 9-inch wide platform here at work, but if I'm making a card at home, this is what I do. All right. There's our little circles that came out. And you'll notice, okay, so here's the card front. It's got all my circles cut out of it. And the card back still has some like embossed circles there. So all you would need to do is take a piece of paper. I'm going to use the suede, which you wouldn't normally use, and just line the back of the card. Put a strip of paper, patterned paper, or even white cardstock, and put that along the back, and then that covers up those embossed areas. Okay, so it doesn't matter what size machine you have, that these dies can be accommodated for sure, if you're wanting to cut physically from the card, instead of just putting a piece of paper on the top. So you guys, we've got a great money saver on these dies. Like I said, Paper Wishes has a great deal on our slimline dies. They are a great bargain, so definitely check those out. Compare them with others. You'll notice that ours are a great price. So check out our money saver. If you're watching us on our Webisode page, you just want to look to the right-hand side, and that's where you'll find the money saver. And if you're watching us on YouTube, look below the video in the description box, and I'm going to start putting links not just to the money saver, but also to get you to the Paper Wishes either vlog page or Webisode pages, so you can see the full projects there. You can see the drop-down menu with all the links on it, so you can find the projects and the products and the money saver. So it's just really valuable just to go straight there. So thanks for joining us today. I appreciate it, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.